wonderful to see you, darling, but I must tell you, I have something to say to you.
What's that?
I was very angry and very upset with you when you disappeared on me. You never said goodbye. You just picked up CJ and walked out of our lives.
Well, I guess I was afraid to face you.
Why?
Vicky, you had already yelled at me about the way I was treating Cord and for even thinking of running off with CJ to teach him a lesson, so I guess I just figured that the best thing I should do is just get on a plane and
Tina, when are you going to learn, darling? We are sisters. Sisters argue, sisters yell at each other. It doesn't mean they don't love each other.
Does that mean that you forgive me?
Yes, darling. It means I forgive you. The big question is, honey, does Cord forgive you?
Oh, well, he was real friendly to me last night. He knows I've gotten over the divorce, and, I mean, I'm not bitter at all anymore. Cord and I have a real mature relationship now.
Oh, well, that's good. It'll certainly make things much easier for CJ.
Morning, Vicky.
Cord, good morning.
Tina?
No, Cord.
Well, it seems we've hit bottom in the coffee pot. I'm going to go get some more coffee.
So, what's on your agenda today?
First on the list is getting an answer to the question that has been burning in my mind since you blew in here last night. What brings the Lambview, Tina?
Hi, Glenn.
Good morning, Miss Medina.
Do you have any mail for me?
Coming right up.
Thank you.
Hi.
Why is it that you're always right there when I turn around?
I'm your guardian angel, remember? And it's gonna happen a lot more, because I'm taking a room here.
You what?
We're gonna be neighbors, how about that?
Dan.
Wonder how you feeling?
I don't know. I feel like I'm looking at the world through a bunch of gauze. That's what I feel like.
It was the drugs that Michael has been giving you. Most of it's out of your system now. You've gotten past worse of the detoxification. Brenda, do you hear me? Brenda, what's the matter?
It's all coming back to me now.
What is?
Everything. I'm remembering everything.
Now, what am I gonna do? I've got to get into that lounge.
What do you think you're doing here?
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
How'd you get in here?
I came up the balcony through the window. How'd you get past the guard?
What? He went off to go make a phone call.
Which brings me back to my original question. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I came to look for the gun that killed Michael Grant.
Which is the same reason I'm here. I just heard a report on the radio. The medical examiner came out. He said that they got the bullet out of Michael's body, and they've got an identification on the caliber.
They know what it is?
Yes. It's the same as the gun we took off of Skaggs. It's the same one from the loft, the gun that's missing out of your purse.
All right, that's it. I've got to find that gun.
Megan, don't panic.
What do you mean, don't panic? My fingerprints are on that gun. I threatened Michael Grant with it. What if the cops find it before I do?
Just because the caliber matches Skaggs' gun does not mean that that's the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah? Then why didn't they find it where I dropped it? Do you think the murderer just used his or her own gun and then saw mine and decided, hey, I guess I'll just clean up the place before I leave?
I don't know. I think you're jumping to conclusions.
I think you're jumping to the same conclusion that I'm jumping to. Obviously, the murderer used the gun that you gave me to kill Michael Grant. What other explanation could there be?
I'm sorry,
Oh, great. Now the cop's coming back to his post. What are we going to do now?
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get out of here now. Come on.
No, I can't leave until I find that gun.
Forget about the gun, Megan. If it's not around here, obviously it's not here if the cops haven't found it. Now, come on.
No, Jake, please, listen
Yes,
to me.
let's
I'm
go.
not going to... No.
Yes.
God.
What happened, Brenda? What do you remember about last night?
Was it last night? We were in Grandview, and you wanted me to leave with you, and I wouldn't leave without the baby. And Michael comes in, and he threatens you, and he has a gun. And he tells you to get out of the house.
Brenda, I just want you to go back to sleep. Please.
And there's something else that I'm trying to remember, something.
Brenda, please. Please, just go back to sleep.
Yesterday, he told me that he was taking Stephen to South Africa. Oh, my God, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go and get Stephen before Michael takes him away.
Stephen is fine. He's here in the
What's he
hospital.
doing here in the hospital? What's the matter with him here?
Nothing's the matter with him. He's
I'm
fine.
not. I gotta
He's
go
fine.
and find him
Brenda,
before Michael comes and tries to
Brenda,
take him
Michael
away from me.
is not going to hurt you or Stephen.
You don't know Michael. You don't know Michael the way I know Michael. He tried to kidnap my baby before. He tried to kill me so he could take the baby. Do you think for a minute that he isn't going to try again and he isn't going to hurt us? I don't care if you have guards around the baby. Then
Brenda.
Stephen's go.
Brenda, Michael is not going to hurt you or take Stephen away from you ever again. Michael is dead.
Cord, I already explained that to you last night. I happened to be in the neighborhood, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity to come and see our little boy. Now, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. But it seems to me that we had an agreement.
I know we had an agreement. I agreed to let CJ come and spend some time with you.
And now all of a sudden you're reneging, right? I mean, you were over in California, you had some time to think about this, you decided to come here and take CJ back with you. Is that it?
Now, how can you say that? I gave you my word. Okay. So my word hasn't been worth much in the past, but I've changed, Cord. I swear, when I make a promise now, it's as good as gold.
Great. So you're not here to take CJ back to California?
No, he can stay as long as you want him to.
Even better. Well, I guess that leads me back to my original question then, Tina. What are you doing here? Why the surprise visit?
Well, that didn't take too long, did it? Cord, would you care for some coffee?
Not right now, Vicki. No, thank you.
Tina?
No, thank you.
Okay. It's here if you want it. I'm going to go to my office because I have meetings scheduled all morning and then I have to prepare for a press conference. As the new mayor, the citizens of Landview want to know what I'm going to do to ensure a speedy resolution to the investigation of Michael Grant's death.
Oh, I read about that in the banner. I mean, talk about mixed emotions. Nobody deserves to get shot down like that, but after how he's done so many horrible things to so many of us.
I have to run. Bye, darling.
I guess I'll see you.
What do you mean you guess? You're staying here, aren't you?
I don't know yet. We'll see.
Nice to have you home, honey.
Same here.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Cord.
Bye, Mayor.
Look, Cord, the last thing I want to do is hang around someplace where I'm not wanted.
Oh, Tina, you know,
No,
it's
come on,
not a
don't
matter-
bother to deny it. I know what you're thinking. You've finally gotten rid of me, and then here I am again, getting in your way, right when you have your friends over.
Tina, you know,
It's
not a
just
case...
that I miss CJ so much, and everybody else, and I figured since I was in the neighborhood, I should just stop by and see Vicky and Clint and all the children. But maybe it would be better if I didn't stay here at Land Fair. Maybe I should just get a room at the Landview Grand. Yeah, that's what I will do. That way everyone will be happy. There, it's settled.
Tina, wait. Tina, you don't have to get a room over at the Landview Grand. In fact, you don't have to get a room anywhere.
So what are you saying? I should just get on a plane and fly out of here?
No, Tina, I'm saying you should stay right here at Land Fair. I mean, it's a big house, and it's your sister's home, so you should be here. Now, it's big enough so that we can stay out of each other's way and still get around. But most importantly, CJ has been missing you. And I think it would be good for him to have his mama around.
So is that why you're giving in? Because of CJ?
Oh, Tina, I'm not giving in. Listen, it's great that you've changed.
I have,
This is nice.
Cord. I have, I swear. The only reason that I came to Landview was to be with my family. I swear.
Oh, please. Please, don't swear. Just try to be this changed person as you say you are.
Cord, I don't blame you for being suspicious. I mean, I did a lot of foolish things when we were married. Things I'll probably regret for the rest of my life. But don't think I was just sitting around in California feeling sorry for myself. I mean, I'm an independent woman now. I've really taken off with my decorating career. I mean, it's really gone good, and I'm really hoping to do some work here while I'm in Landview, you know, see a few prospective clients, maybe line up some jobs. I hope.
Well, that would be great, Tina. I hope that you do that. Because I will admit that, well, I was a little worried that after the divorce was finalized that you'd...
I'd what? Fall apart?
It's very difficult to be a single parent. And, yes, I worried about you and CJ alone out there in San Diego. But obviously, I had nothing to worry about.
Well, I'm not saying it was any picnic getting on my own. But I didn't have a choice, did I?
No, I guess not. Listen, there is one thing I want to congratulate you on. CJ is wonderful. You've done a great job with him. He's happy and he's healthy, and I tell you, that boy is growing like a weed.
Well, I can't take credit for that. But he is the most important thing in my life.
Mine too.
Well, there, you see? So I think that we should take this opportunity to deepen our newfound friendship. Because, Cord, I mean, after all, even though we're divorced, we're going to be CJ's parents for the rest of our lives.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right, so I think we should form that friendship that you're talking about here. For CJ's sake, of course.
Yeah. See, well, so it's not so difficult for us to agree on what's important.
I guess not.
So can we shake on it?
Okay. Well, I've got some business to take care of in the other room, if you'll, excuse me.
No problem. I have some business to take care of my own.
Did this on purpose, didn't you? I mean, there are a dozen other places in town you could stay, but no, you came to the Waterside Inn.
Well, the dozen other places didn't have any rooms available.
I bet they didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have asked your permission first. Or better yet, maybe I'll get my things and move out, huh? The weather's getting warmer. I mean, maybe I should just set up
Well, all
residence on
right,
the
I
street.
get your point. You have to live somewhere, I suppose.
But just not here, right?
Look, I'm sorry. I have no right to lash out at you. I'm just a bit upset.
Did I do something again?
No, amazingly enough, it's not you.
Oh, be still my beating heart.
If you must know, it's this.
Yeah, I read that. Pretty nasty stuff.
Yeah. Shot down in cold blood. Shouldn't happen to anybody.
Well, according to the article, a lot of other people felt otherwise. I mean, the police supposedly have a long list of suspects.
Why are you looking at me like this?
Like what?
Like I'm the one.
He certainly did try to kill you.
How did you know that?
Oh, Max. He told me that, what, you tried to give back Brenda's baby? He filled me in on you and Michael Grand. I mean, according to Max, Michael Grand was not one of his favorite people, especially when he stole the hotel out from under him.
Did he also tell you that I was connected with that, too?
Yeah. But he never blamed you, you know. He understood that you were hurt and confused. And he knew that Michael Grand used your vulnerability to his advantage.
Well, that was Michael's talent. He used to pick on people's weaknesses and exploit them. But I wasn't a saint either.
Well, I'm not a saint, so don't worry about it. I understand.
No, actually, I don't think you do about this. You see, Michael, they don't write that here, was actually a very kind man. Well, after his wife died, at least. He realized that power and money isn't everything it's cracked up to be. That's the man I fell in love with, at least I thought I did. Then he began to get obsessed about Brenda's baby. And once the truth was out, he still wouldn't let go.
And look where it got him.
Could we change the subject?
Yeah, sure. Fine by me.
It's just with this happening to Michael, it proves that I have an uncanny knack of getting involved with the wrong men. First Max, then his brother Steve, and then Michael. And all three of them had very tragic deaths. And it seems that I am responsible.
Delicious. That was the best breakfast I've had in ages.
Well, Nicholas, it's been ages since I've seen anybody knock down a breakfast quite so fast.
So, who do you think did it?
Well, the whole town is buzzing, and as far as I'm concerned, they're doing a lot of Monday morning quarterbacking, as far as I think.
Well, don't you have any of your own theories?
Do I have any of my own theories? I have 1,000 theories. I also have 1,000 suspects.
Oh, a pretty unpopular guy, huh?
Oh, listen, my dear, you are new in this town. I will let you in on a little secret that is not quite such a little secret. This guy, this Michael Grand, he had more enemies than you could shake a stick at.
Really? Like who?
Really, like who? Well, like the whole Gordon family. The father, Roger, is in the hospital now, thanks to Michael Grand. The sister, the daughter, Sarah.
Right.
In jail, again, courtesy of... Okay, I mean, the only one that he has managed to not touch is Megan. Megan, speak of the devil, speak of it. So there you are. Don't think anything heavenly hash was not on your top 10 list anymore. Hi. Lucky was just telling me about all your escapades. That's quite a story.
No, I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm very sorry about Roger. You know that my prayers are with you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Well, listen, why don't you guys sit down and join me? I was just about to have some breakfast. Well, for the second time.
Well, I'm not very hungry. I'll just have some coffee.
Coffee.
Same here.
Coffee. That's three. Three coffees coming up. You, I'm going to put on a diet.
I'll disappear. I like that. So how did your plan go? Did you sneak into the hospital and find a gun?
I aborted the mission. Megan showed up, so...
Megan, you were there too looking for the gun? Wow, you must have ESP or something. Ain't love grand?
Lucky, this isn't like some romantic game we're playing here, okay? Megan's neck is really on the line.
Hey, I know.
And the offer still stands, by the way.
What offer?
For me to be your alibi.
I can't let you do that, Jay.
Sure you can. If anybody asks me any questions, you just tell them you were with me all day yesterday. Lucky will back us up on this, too, won't you, Lucky?
Oh, yeah, on a stack of Bibles.
I appreciate that, you guys. I really do. But I'm telling you, if they find that gun, no alibi in this world is going to help.
I've got it all worked out, okay? If it comes down to it, we'll just say that you lost the gun. Whoever found it must have taken it and killed Michael.
No, it's
okay?
not going to work. It's not going to work.
All you have to do is just listen to me. Just go
Yes,
in.
I have to go to the police and tell them the truth. That's the only way to get out of this mess, this nightmare.
Megan, you cannot talk to the cops. I won't let you.
Why? Oh, my God. You think I did it, don't you? You think I killed Michael Grant?
Michael is dead?
He was murdered.
When?
Last night. Somewhere in the hospital.
How?
He was shot. Apparently, he was alone in the lounge, then he got into an argument with someone and he was shot. That's the theory according to the police.
Any witnesses?
None that they can come up with. But they're working on it.
Michael shot. In cold blood. In this hospital.
Berna, is there something else that you remember about last night?
Oh, his eyes. So cold, his eyes. I will never forget how cold his eyes are.
Brenda, what else do you remember? Do you remember me bringing you to the hospital? Brenda, is there anything else that you remember about last night?
Morning, Brenda. Dad, how you feeling?
Better.
Good. Well, I hate to bother you, but there are a few questions I'd like to ask you about Michael Grant's murder.
Herb, is this really necessary? Brenda is still very weak, and it's going to take her a few weeks to get over the effects of the toxin.
I don't want to hinder her recovery.
It's fine. If I can help, I want to.
Well, perhaps you can. You see, whoever the murderer is, he or she, is still at large.
Well, Michael was involved with drug dealers. Maybe it was a gangland killing.
That theory is moving down the list very quickly.
Why?
Because nothing we've uncovered so far matches the style of a contract killing. See, the medical examiner seems to think it was a crime of passion.
Someone who knew him.
Yes. That's why we're trying to track Michael's actions from the time he entered the hospital last night with Stephen and Mrs.
Verdun.
Verdun.
Whatever I can do, I'd like to help.
Good. I was hoping you could tell me whether Michael had come into your room last night.
No, he didn't.
I was asking Brenda.
Well, Brenda was in and out of consciousness all night last night. Michael never came in and Brenda never left.
How do you know that?
I was with her most of the time.
Don't you have to answer that?
Yeah. Brenda, I'll come back later to check on you, okay?
Thank you.
Oh, and her, don't tire her out, okay? She needs as much rest as she can get.
It's just a few questions if you're up to it.
Go on.
Well, first of all, while you were living in Grandview, did you see or hear anyone threaten Michael?
Megan, I never for a second thought you killed Michael.
Oh, come on, don't give me that. When I told you about the gun yesterday, you asked me point blank.
I just had to make sure, that's all. Just had to make sure.
I see, and now you're not so sure, is that it?
It doesn't matter what I think. It's the cops and the DA we gotta worry about here.
Well, I think I should go to them and tell them the truth.
I've had experience with cops before. They like an open and shut case. You see, Michael here is a big name in town. The pressure's on him to wrap this baby up really quick. You know the old saying, truth will set you free? Go buy it. It's a fantasy.
Jake's right. If they think you're guilty, end of discussion. State's built, here you come. And you don't want to end up in the joint, do you?
I'm going to ask you guys, and I want a straight answer. Do you think I killed Michael Grant?
You swore yesterday you didn't do it, right?
And I'll swear to it again. Yes, I was in the lounge with him, and yes, I threatened him. Yes, I was thinking of pulling the trigger, but I couldn't. I dropped the gun and I ran out. That is the truth.
I believe you.
Thank you, Lucky.
You're welcome.
Jake?
Of course I believe you.
Well, now that's settled. Now we just have to convince everybody else.
I don't get it. I mean, why do you blame yourself for what's happened to the men in your life?
Well, it doesn't take a genius to see that I am the common denominator in all three lives.
Yeah, so what? I mean, everything that Max told me about this guy, everything I read about him, tells me he was evil before you hooked up with him. You didn't cause it. You were just hurt by it.
Yeah. Maybe I'm not destined to have a relationship unless it ends in pain and suffering.
I disagree.
You do? You actually believe that there is a normal, happy relationship waiting for me down the road?
I certainly do.
And why is that?
Because I believe in relationships. They can be fun and easy.
You want to bet on that?
Yeah, I do. I certainly do. I believe in love. Why don't you?
Love doesn't conquer all. It doesn't put food on the table or a roof over your head, and it certainly doesn't put clothes on your kids. And in my experience, you struggle through the day and hope you make it through the night to fight another day.
Now, you can't be as cynical as all that, can you?
Oh, yes, I can. I have a son, and I have to think about his future and mine. If I have to forfeit passion for mere normalness, I guess that's what I have to do. Tina, what on earth are you doing in Lambie?
Oh, shut up, Gabrielle. I'm the one asking the questions around here.
Tina, let me introduce you to Matthew Kingston. Matt was a friend of Max's.
Nice to meet you. Cord's his ex?
How did you know that?
Talked to him yesterday about you. Welcome back to Landview.
Thanks. I don't remember Max ever mentioning a friend of his named Matt.
Max had a lot of friends. How long do you plan to stay in town?
That depends on a couple of things.
Well, I was in the process of moving, so if you'll both excuse me, back to my room. It was nice meeting you. And, I'll see you around.
All right, Gabrielle. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't just claw your eyes out right now.
What are you talking about?
Oh, stop playing so innocent. You're the one who told me that you wanted to help me get Cord back, all this talk about that. And you telling me that that Cord had turned away from Deborah and that he was focusing on CJ and that he was thinking about me. It was all a lie, wasn't it?
No, Tina, I haven't been lying to you.
Oh, you haven't been lying to me. Then why was it that when I called from Scranton last night, Deborah answered the phone at Landfair?
Oh.
Right. It's a relief to get the truth out in the open, isn't it? You don't have to keep playing the game anymore.
I'm not playing a game with you.
Just how stupid do you think I am? The only reason that you wanted me to send CJ back here was so that you could give your sister the opportunity to prove to Cord what a wonderful stepmother she would make to my son. That's what your little plan was.
Believe me, Tina, that's the last thing I had in mind.
Oh, I believed you, Gabrielle. I believed you were my friend. That's the first mistake I made. I mean, I should never even thought that, but now that I've figured it out, I think that I should tell Cord exactly what you're up to.
No, you mustn't do that.
So what's the next plan of action?
Well, I was thinking about taking Megan away from here for a few days. I think she needs it.
Huh?
Why?
This is why.
Jake, I'm not scared of a few headlines.
Yeah, well, maybe we should just get you out of town, make yourself scarce until things cool off a little bit. I think that's the plan.
I think that's a great idea. I can use a few more days in the sun.
Who said you were coming?
I can't go?
No.
Oh, come on, Jake.
No.
What, it was the three of us traveling around. It'd be like old times, going through the countryside.
I can't go either.
Why not?
Because I want to stay here. I'm worried about my father and Sarah.
I'm worried about him, too. I'm also worried about you. Look at you. Look like you're going to have a nervous breakdown over this thing. A few days away from this will be good for you.
Look, I appreciate your concern, okay? But our little escapade, as Wanda put it, really set me back. I have a lot of taping to catch up on at the studio. In fact, I have to be there in 15 minutes, so I should go. I don't know how I'm going to concentrate while I'm there, but never mind.
Hey, Megan, you won the Daisy Award. You're a great actress. Take it easy.
Just act natural. Remember, you're innocent, okay? Don't want anybody to think otherwise.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks.
I'll come
Bye.
check on you later, okay?
Bye.
Well, I didn't want to say anything when Megan was here, but just between you and me and the phone booth, if they find that gun, Megan is in a lot of trouble.
You beat me because Mrs. Shulman's feet were hurting her?
I tried to assure her that nothing was wrong, but she insisted on seeing you.
Donna, do me a favor. The next time there's a minor incident like that...
Dan, I've been looking all over for you. Excuse me.
Hi, Dad. Donna, just take care of it, okay?
I'll do my best. Excuse me, Doc.
Sure.
What's up, Dan?
Have you seen Brenda this morning?
Yeah, I just saw her a few minutes ago.
Was she awake?
Yeah, she looked pretty good. I'm sure after a few days' rest that she'll be fully recovered from the toxin.
Good. Good. She's going to need all the rest she can get. Dan, I've just been over the results of her tests. That drug that Michael Grand's been giving her, it has seriously affected her heart.
Michael failed to kill Brenda when he was alive, but he still might succeed.
But Dan, we can control it. I just hope we can prevent any more damage.
I should have gotten her out of Grandview and away from Michael sooner.
Now, come on, you've done everything you could. Obviously, Michael's been drugging Brenda for a long time with massive overdoses. Hey. Danny, you gotta control your anger. Above all, we've got to prevent anything from disturbing her or upsetting her.
You're right.
The big question is, do we tell her about her condition?
No, absolutely not. She is wiped out from the toxin, and I think she'll panic.
I don't normally like to deal with patients this way, but I think under the circumstances, given everything she's been through, we better wait till she gets stronger.
You know, as a matter of fact, I just thought of a great way to relieve her anxiety.
I hope you're not planning on giving her more medication.
Only the best medicine in the world.
So I was right. You don't want me to tell Cord because that'll ruin your little plan, and your sister Deborah will be out on her own.
Tina, I am thinking of you, as I have all along.
Don't make me laugh.
All right. You want to spill this to Cord, you go right ahead. But don't come crying to me when it blows up in your face.
Why would it blow up in my face?
Think, Tina. If you go and tell Cord all of this, He might just think that your motives weren't that honorable. Sending CJ back to Lambview, he might just think that you're up to your old tricks again, and then, my dear, you'll be the one in the cold.
I hadn't thought of that. Damn it, Gabrielle, that doesn't change the fact that you lied to me. That you swore that Deborah was no longer interested in Cord and that she had left town.
That's exactly what happened.
Then why is she back in town, and why was she at Landfair last night?
Tina, listen to me. Deborah's back in town, but she is not a threat to you anymore. Cord told her very painfully that they would never be anything more than friends.
And she accepted that?
Absolutely.
And you swear that she's no longer involved with Cord anymore?
I swear.
Still not buying it.
Tina, try and understand this. Deborah is not going after Cord anymore because, well, she came in and asked him if he would sleep with her and he said no. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yes, I hear what you're saying. But I will believe it when I hear it straight from Deborah's mouth. Not before then.
It was horrible, Roxanne. Just because I let him take me to dinner and a movie, he thought he was entitled to much more. When he pushed his way into my room, I just...
Meg, it's your line.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't even hear my cue.
I realize this is only a dry rehearsal, but can we try to get it right anyway?
Right.
We need a timing. Deborah, take it from when he pushed.
When he pushed his way into my room,
Look, just Laura, I mean, how many times have I told you? If you go traipsing around campus dressed like that, you're just trouble for begging. I mean, asking for begging. I don't know. I'm sorry, but this is just junk. Junk. Who writes it? I don't know.
Okay, everybody, let's break for lunch.
Relax. You've been away for a while. You'll get back in the swing of things.
Okay. Thanks.
Look, don't worry about it, Megan. I understand how difficult it must be for you to get up in front of the cameras as if nothing's happened.
What do you mean, as if nothing's happened?
Well, I was just talking about Michael Grand and the effect it must have had on your family.
Oh, and given what he's done to my family, what, you're saying that I might have had something to do with his murder? Is that what you're saying?
No, of course
I mean, if
not.
that's what you think, Deborah, why don't you just come right out and say it? Megan, I think you killed Michael Grand. By all means, just come right out and say it. Just say it like everyone else. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
No. I mean, what's wrong, Megan?
I think I'm a little tense.
Well, listen, I've got to have lunch with my agent at the hotel, so when I get back, let's take time to talk, okay?
All right.
All right, Megan.
Thanks.
Jake.
For crying out loud, what do I have to do? Open a vein and write it in blood? Is that the only way I can get you to believe me?
I already told you there's only one person who can convince me that Deborah is no longer interested in Cord. And she just walked in. And wearing a very interesting dress, I might add. Deborah!
No, Tina, don't. Not here.
Stay out of this, Gabrielle. Deborah, you got a minute?
Tina, what are you doing in Landview?
Oh, just checking up on a few things. Like, were you at Landfair last night because you're still chasing after Cord?
Tina, this really isn't the time or the place.
Yes, I can see that. Why, Deborah? Because it's true?
Tina, listen, can we talk about this when I'm not in such a rush?
She's stalling. That proves that I was right all along. Come on, Deborah, just admit it. You still want Cord, right?
Look, it doesn't matter what I want. He said there could never be anything between us. I poured my heart out to Cord, and he rejected me. Is that what you want to hear?
Deborah, I'm sorry.
I'll bet you are.
Deborah, wait. Gabrielle, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that I doubted you were the best friend that I ever had. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm very happy for you. So now you can go back to Los Angeles and start your
I'm
life.
not going to go back to Los Angeles. Are you kidding? I'm staying right here.
What do you mean?
I'm staying right here in Landview, and I'm going to get Cord back. This time for good.
Thank you, Jennifer.
I never thought I'd see that baby again, but now that I have, I am never going to let anything come between Stephen and me again. Ever, ever, ever. I love that baby more than I love life itself. Thanks to you.
You don't have to thank me.
Yes, I do. You stayed by my side. You never gave up. You saved my life. And there are no amount of words that I could ever say to you to express my gratitude, Dan.
You want to thank me, you get better.
I will. I promise.
And I promise to do everything I can to make sure that you get better. And to go on caring and protecting you.
So I'm not a suspect in this, am I?
No, I'm just trying to gather some information.
Well, I told the police exactly where I was and what I was doing at the time Mr. Graham was shot.
Yes, I know. I just want to verify that you're absolutely sure of what you saw last night.
Yeah, I'm positive. I walked by Brenda's room, and the door was open, so I went in to check on her, and the bed was empty.
So at the time of the murder, Brenda was not in her room.
Yeah, that's right.
You have got to calm yourself down. You got that?
Yeah, I know. I don't know what my problem is. Poor Deborah just tried to be nice, and I jumped all over. I thought she was accusing me of killing Michael Grant.
Nobody is accusing you of anything. You just got to keep telling yourself, I am innocent. I am innocent. Get yourself to believe that. Come on. If you don't pull yourself together, you're going to end up being your own worst enemy. You know what I mean, honey? Now you got to just relax.
I can't relax. I'm going to be a mess. I'm going to be a wreck out there today. I know it.
Then I'm just going to stay here with you all day long. I'll be right by your side, okay?
Jake, you don't understand. All of these secrets, all of this lying, it's gnawing away at me. I was there right before Michael Grant got killed. I threatened him. I don't know how much longer I can keep that from the police.
I told you, you cannot talk to the cops. Don't go to them, understand?
So what if they come to me first? What if they find that gun and place me at the scene of the crime? Then it's going to be goodbye freedom, hello Statesville and Megan Gordon.